This is our first time at this Goodwill in Salem, New Hampshire. Okay, let's see how it is. Ooh, thank you. I wonder what the color is. Oh, it's green. Anybody guess who I'm shopping with today? She's tossing in squishmallows everywhere. You did? But I found the first three. And then a Funko Pop. How come you won't let me lift it up so I can put it on my video? How much is that one?
I don't know. Oh, it's $10. They're usually like 25 cents.
These were interesting. They're weighed. There's two of them. So it's $2 for the pair, evidently. What is this? It's like two faces.
Oh, there's millions of versions of it.
Oh, really?
Like there's even Disney Green.
I spent $50 and I did not buy a stuffed animal. Those are not mine. But I got a couple of large shirts, cute little knick-knack dish, two-sided face. So this is just some of the stuff I bought. I'll show you the haul when we get back. Hi, welcome back. It's Friday night. It's just about 6 o'clock and I am behind on my videos, but I do like to do the Friday videos. Those are always fun. Last weekend, I went to 2 yard sales. One, I was dropping my daughter off and it looked amazing. I had to go home and throw on some better attire, we'll call it. I was working outside in the yard and I went back and I bought so much fun stuff. Then, I don't know how I bumped into the, oh, I know. So the other yard sale, I was bringing my daughter to a fashion show and we bumped into another yard sale and I got so many good items. I love them. And I'm gonna try to make another YouTube about the yard sales versus, we went yesterday to Salem, New Hampshire to a Goodwill. And I felt like everything was like $5 or more. And I was like, this is racking up fast. So the question is, I spent $50. Will I make my money back? I'm going to say yes, but I think I shopped with my heart and having fun versus, you know, like pulling up all the numbers before I bought it. But I'm okay with everything I bought. It's not a lot of money out. I'll definitely make some money back. I just have to list it quick. So let's get started. Also, a lot of you guys are leaving me messages on TikTok. I don't know how to reply. I can't even find the messages. I will create an email today. That's Lala's Mercantile. And I will also, I can read your comments on YouTube. So anyway, let's start. I started watching a different person on YouTube actually, and hold on a second. They sell like all clothes, and I wasn't big on clothes. I will sell it if it's in the house, it doesn't fit us, and it's of good quality, but I'm not big on clothes. But this couple, it was really organized. It was really great. They just wrapped it up, they put it in the bag, and then they put it in a bin, and you know, it wasn't like you were worried about breakables, this and that, or anything else. But the biggest thing I really took out of it was this. This cost me $2 today. And I have plenty of measuring tapes, but then you gotta pull it out, and then you gotta balance it, and it really doesn't work that great. So these people bang out like 80 pairs of jeans a day, and they're just like, So guess what I did? I bought me one of these, and I bought some jeans and some clothing. So let's see how I do. Here we go. I need music, but then I think it's like you have to like double check it or whatever not. So again, I was concerned that I spent $50 because I never spend $50. I'll spend $70 at a church fair when everything's under $1, but that's not what happened at this Goodwill. And I did find another Goodwill out there, and it was pay by weight, so I might try that next. Okay, so let's go. Aristotle jeans, mom jeans. They certainly don't fit me. They were $11. My daughter picked them up. They're actually for her, but if I can get her into $11 jeans, that was pretty good, right? Okay. So there's that. If I sell them, I could, what were they, 11? I don't know, probably maybe get 19. I don't know. These were $6 and I found them so interesting. Aren't they nice? It's it's kind of like a giraffe at the end. And especially for people who like to entertain, these are fantastic. So these were a red tag. They were $6 and I'm gonna ask $30. I'm not used to the camera being up so high. My eyes look funny. $30. So it's probably a little bit high to put it at 30, but it gives me time to put sales on or accept offers. So that's what I'm gonna do with those. Okay, so this is my first pair of jeans I've ever bought. I'll sell jeans, the kids' jeans, my husband's jeans, but I've never bought jeans to sell. So these are Vans, and my daughter is big on skateboarding. She's big on the Vans. She's got, my son always has a Vans shirt on. So these were on green, which that day it was 50% off. So they're marked $11. So you figure I paid about $5.50 for them. And I do believe I can get at least 20 for them. And they're well labeled, as you can see. And they are size 18. So Van must have their own sizing because there is no way that this little body is an 18. And they kind of have some stretch to them. But if I was a Van size 18, I would wear these in a heartbeat. And again, I'm gonna do what they said with the measuring tape. They're just like, boom. Meanwhile, I'm like pulling the measuring tape out, this and that. I'll get it, but if these go quick, my clothes that I bought as an experiment, then I will definitely start sourcing a lot more clothing because it's so much easier to just put it in a bag and then put it in a poly, put some fun stickers on it, and send it to my people. Every time I video, my dogs are here. Hanky, do you have something to say to the people? No. Hilda, you got anything to say to your friends? I have to say, Pete, if you're watching this, I appreciate all your input about the pepper shaker and also Snoopy. Okay, this is a men's Banana Republic XXL. So what I've learned is that the larger the size, the quicker the sale. This was green, so it was 50% off of green. It's marked $7. So I paid, what, $3.50 for it? And it's a beautiful shirt. It's got, it's a short sleeve. And it's got the anchors on it. And where I live is a beach town. We have 5 beaches here, so I'm all about the anchors. I'll show you the project I'm working on, my beach project. So I bought it for how much? We'll say $4. We'll stretch it to $4. There's no way that I'm not gonna get at least 19. But again, this is a very experimental haul, but that's okay. Give me your comments, questions. So normally I'm always talking about what's around the house, sell, when you first start out, sell what's around the house. Oh my God. Hanky, that's okay, not his fault. But when I first started, that's what I did. Now, I'm gonna start re-looking at the stuff from like a year or so ago that I listed, because it's not, some of it's not selling. So it's either I gotta refresh it, update it, change the price, But that's going to be my goal. And now spring has sprung and it's yard sales everywhere. So I am going to buy. And then I'm going to, you know, in September, I'll start, you know, listing. But right now I'm all buying. But I'm selling more now than I did last year at this time. I'm up about 17% in sales from last year at this time. So that's good. My goal is to sell a few things a day. I enjoy it. I was in a little rut for a while there, but I'm out. I'm back. Okay, stop talking. What is it? Jose Banks. That's up at Derby Street in Hingham, and it used to be anyway. And it was like a fancy store, so I said I'm gonna try it. Oh, Hilda, you took Hank's toy. Hanky, go get another toy. Can you go get another toy, Hanky? Hilda doesn't even really like toys, but she's just trying to get a med. So this is Wicked Soft and Stretchy. It is Jose Banks, extra large. It's very, very, very nice. There's absolutely like nothing wrong with it. It's like new. Let me show you if you can see the print. I mean, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous top. And it was, again, I told you, the green, so it's $8. I paid $4 for it, imagine. That's gonna sell for at least 20. Or else my husband's gonna sneak it out. That's another thing. I had my daughter with me in New Hampshire. Oh, that cost me an extra $40. So she's gonna have to do a lot of chores to make up for all her shopping. Sometimes she sells her stuff, but this stuff she wasn't selling. So you gotta pay me back. I found out that this was a happy, sad face. This is the stuff I like to sell because it's weird, random, kind of creepy. I'm like, what is it? So if he lays like that, I don't know what's going on with the nose. Does he have, I don't know. So that's the grumpy face. And then there's the happy face. It's kind of creepy, right? What do we got here? So anyway, I paid $3 for it. It's one of those funny things like my Mrs. Roper pajamas, but I'm gonna list it. One just sold in May for $25, so that would be a good. Bought it for $3, sold for $25. And there's not a lot for sale, but a lot sold, so that's good. Then I bought this because I like it. Is that really the thing to do? We'll find out. I paid, there was 2 of them, and I had to fight with myself. Buy 2, buy 1, buy 2, buy 1. So I bought 1 because it was $2 and I felt like everything else I was buying was like $5 and up, and it was bumming me out. But who doesn't love that? Wait, can you see it? Right? A dragonfly, and it's like good luck, I swear. It's just a little guy. Oh, should I get out my handy dandy stick? And it goes both ways. It's like Fabu. So that's this way. It's like a left-handed thing. But anyway, we'll try it out. But that is so much better than trying to pull out my measuring tape. It's great for other items. Okay, so did I already say I had a reach? It was the creepy mask. I do have another reach. And this is super, super reach. Did I make a mistake in buying this? You tell me. We're not gonna use those words actually. This item, I need my glasses. I'm sorry, Hank, Hilda took your toy. Fresh. Okay, so this item was, what does it say? I think it says Broadway Wood Products, 491 Broadway, Lawrence, Massachusetts. So that alone is fun. You ready? Whoa. Isn't that fancy? Fresh. So let me just tell you, we were driving home yesterday from Methuen, and we got him in the back of the car, and it was pouring rain. The traffic was horrific. My daughter didn't feel good, and she's like, we're almost home, we're almost home. We weren't almost home. But there was a police officer that was killed by mistake in a accident while working in Methuen, and yesterday was the funeral. I just couldn't figure it out. I'm like, the traffic is backed up forever. So then when we were driving home, it was pouring rain out. People were driving crazy, and I always tell my family, do not drive behind the car carriers. You know, they like the broken down cars go up there, or when all new cars go on it. Stay away from it. I've always heard bad things about it from a friend of mine that was an ambulance driver. And wouldn't you know it, we're driving down the street, and all I could hear was this horrific skidding noise. And I'm like, oh my God, what is it? It's pouring rain out. Like, how can you make that noise in the rain? And I look behind me, and here it comes. It's the car carrier, and it's gonna ram right into the back of us. And he turns to the left, and he's like skidding. It's like smoking, and I'm like, we just almost wiped out. Like, he just about killed us. And then I look at him, and he's still looking down at his phone. Like, oh, okay. So I got myself out of that mess. He's just gonna, like, what, kill somebody else? It was, my daughter was so upset. She's like, does it say, how's my driving on the back of the car? But it didn't. So we just have to say that somebody was watching out for us. So this thing could be worth millions. Just put it in the back of your car. I bought it for, what did I already tell you that? I bought it for $5, and I'm gonna list it for, I don't know, 20 plus. 40 plus I have on it. Dun, dun, dun. I gotta do it one more time, sorry. You gotta have some fun. Okay, what else do I have? I really didn't buy much, and that's why it bums me out, $50. But I could make well over, I could probably make 200 on this load, but okay, so these are, I'm gonna get the glasses again. So I'm gonna still keep saying it, but $2.99, and I am so excited about this stick. They had them for $18, they had them for $30, they were metal, they were this, they were that, but that's gonna work just perfect for me. So these are, I looked them up, this is the only thing I looked up when I was there. They're made in Ireland, they're Irish, little something-somethings. And it was $2, so I was like, yay, something finally for $2. But they have the shamrocks on them, and I don't really, would you use tea for them? What do you think? I mean, they're absolutely adorable. I mean, I put out all my Irish stuff on St. Paddy's Day of the week. Let me just see if I can show you this one. I should have untied them, but they were $2. There's no way I can't get my money back on that, right? Can you see it? Made in Ireland. Okay, that's that. So I bought this for myself. I have a big fancy, my husband bought me a nice, you know, blender where it's red, and it's the 100-year anniversary, and it sits on the counter. It's the big silver dish with all the handles that go through it to make chocolate chip cookies for the kids, but our oven's broken. It doesn't like heat right, so we got to get a new one. And every time we make chocolate chip cookies, they never come out right anymore because of the temperature. We can't figure it out in the oven. So I don't really need that big thing sitting on my counter all the time. So I put it away, and people came over and they're like, what's missing from the counter? What's going on? I replaced it today with a big toaster oven. I haven't told them yet, but I put that away because I really only use it for when I'm doing the chocolate chip cookies, but this is what I bought. And it's from the 70s. And they did say it was tested, so I haven't tested it yet. I could test it, I guess. But so here's the little, I had one, but it wasn't from the 70s. But you couldn't do chocolate chip cookies with this. It's called Warning. It should say warning, because I usually have problems cooking in the kitchen. So isn't that cool? It's from the 70s. And they said it works. So if not, I'll have to sell it for parts. And I paid $2 for it. And I'm sure I can get $2 back. But should I keep it? I kind of think I should. Am I keeping everything? No, I think I'm keeping 2 items. And this is the last thing. My daughter told me to buy it. It's a Funko Pop. And it's Anna from Frozen. And one just sold for $15 in April. For $14.77. But it's used, and so was the other one. So that's all I have for today. Well, actually, I'm going to do another video next on my yard sales because they were so fun. And I had a great time, and I got a lot, and I spent nothing. So this is one of my, I guess we'll call it pay up hauls. And I got to start listing them. I'm going to start listing with the Van jeans. Tell me what you think. Any comments? Pete, can't thank you again for all your help on that last video. And I am signing off, except I can't find the little stopper for the video. And this is Hank. Oh, I'm also going to show you my project that I started yesterday or 2 days ago and where it's at now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, ask me any questions, and I will see you later. Thank you.